They're already in libraries, but I want children to be able to see themselves in a character. A lot of the kids think that's Medea on the front of the book. So I said, if that's what's gonna get you to pick it up and read it, then so much so it's Medea, you know. But I love the experience of being able to go in and read with the kids, and the books are very interactive, so they get to read back with me. So it's like a lot of call and response, and I love it.
Okay, all right. So taking your author and propelling it to the younger books.
So I'm thinking, write a book that could be about like Black Harry Potter, but he do podcasting. Magical Mike.
So I have lupus. 2 years ago, I beat cancer's tail. So I always tell people that, you know, no matter what you're going through, there is light, and you just gotta push. And it's gonna be some dark days. I don't tell anybody that my journey is easy by no means, because there's some days I can't even get out of the bed because lupus is kicking my tail. But at the end, I'm always thinking about, like, what's the end goal? What's the end goal? I got to get my butt up from here. What's the end goal? So no feeling sorry for yourself. Push through. Okay. All right. Like this is what we can do if everybody put their egos to the side.
Yeah.
I mean, the space was packed, and it was something to do for everybody.
Just learning more about your story, just knowing how you are influencing our youth is just phenomenal work that you're doing, and we appreciate you. And I'm sure, you know, those that are watching also being inspired as well. So there's no doubt that legacy for you will be great. So speaking of legacy, what would you like the legacy to be for yourself as an individual, Mrs. Smith? And what would you like the legacy to be for everything that you have underneath you for this story? What else do you envision seeing yourself tackle as far as like something that you've been having an itch to want to try?
Well, I don't know. I really love writing. I love writing. I want to advance into young adult books. So I think that's probably the next phase for me. Because I really love writing. I love the response. I love when people, like, I can go in Richmond high schools right now and they'll be like, oh, that's the Maya. Like, they might not remember my name, but they know the name of my book. And so for me, that's a connection. And so I like that. So if I could be like a traveling author, I want my books to be in schools all over the country. And when it comes to preparing for what's after high school, nobody was really there to support us, especially if you weren't one of the 4.0 students. They really didn't have resources for those families. And so this led me on a journey of trying to help families be advocates for their children, and also those children that didn't have family support. So my daughter played sports, but she had dyslexia. So she was actually told, oh, you're just gonna go into food service. Like, that's what you're gonna do. And she's like, no, I wanna go to college. So I was working on the next Sakari book, and I kept dreaming about my grandmother to make ice cream. So she used to make ice cream in a wood churner when we was little. And I kept dreaming about her, and I was having a writer's block when I was working on this Sakari book. And I was so frustrated. And I'm like, okay, Grandma, you keep coming to me in this dream. Like, what are you trying to tell me? The next night I dreamed about ice cream. I said, that's it. So I tell people, if it's there, just start writing it down. Even if you have to talk text or talk type, just get it down and walk away from it for a week. When you go back to it, if it's still feeling like it's burning for you, that's a book. Come on. But sometimes you taking notes and it's, it's just notes. But like sometimes it's not really a book. You just journal it. But sometimes it's something that can help somebody else.
Hopefully with that,